Hi everybody, this is Lego Club with Annie at the Mount Gilead Public Library. This week's Lego challenge is going to be to make things to go on a zip line. You're going to take a bunch of Legos, you're going to make it into a Lego creation. Probably should have a minifigure. So your items that you're going to need today are Legos. You can make this thing, the zip line car, as big or as small, as simple or as complicated as you would like. So you're going to need a bunch of Legos. You're probably going to need some tape. We used some fishing line type things to make the zip line. If you have twine at home, that would work. If you have a clothesline, that might work. Anything where your little guy can zip along. I have some scissors because I need to cut my twine to make my zip line. And then I have an assortment of minifigures. You can use whatever kind of minifigure that you would like, or you can not use one at all. All right. All right, I have my assistant Luke here with me again today. He's going to show you how to build a very simple zip line car for your minifigure to hold on to. So he has this minifigure, and he also has just a little, I think it's a window from a kit that had like some doors and windows and that kind of thing. So he's going to go ahead and assemble that for me. And it really is just as simple as attaching the minifigure to whatever sort of very simplistic base that you have. He's going to do one that's a little more complicated for us, but still not too terribly in-depth. These are really things that you can design and make however you would like them to be. If you want them to be big and see if they can go even though it's really big, that's fantastic. If you want it to be something that's smaller, that's maybe more a little more speedy and efficient, you know, do it that way too. And you can try a bunch of different styles, a bunch of different varieties to see what works best on your zip line. So he's going to finish up building this for me and attach his minifigure. The most important thing is that you have a space for in our case, the fishing line or whatever to go through so that your minifigure and your car can go ahead and slide down that zip line. In this case, it is very simplistic. We're going to go ahead and put the fishing line through the minifigure's legs, just because our fishing line is very, very thin. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the video, but it's very, very thin, and we can just thread it right through his legs and he can just go down the zip line that way. All right, so Luke is going to go ahead and start with our very simple design. The fishing line is going to go through the minifigure's legs. He's going to take it to the top, and then he's going to let it go, and it's going to crash at the bottom. That's a very simplistic design, just getting it from point A to point B. And now he's going to go ahead and take the little bit more complex one that he made. He's going to go ahead and pop off a thing real quick and attach it to the zip line with some technical difficulties. We'll get that reassembled. And again, the design of this can be yours. You don't have to make it any certain way. You can make it so that it looks like Luke's. You can make it look like it's something that's completely different for you. So he's going to go ahead and get the zip line up in there. He's going to take it to the top. And his crashed at the bottom. So I don't know if yours are crashed at the bottom or not. But if you want to try this out, feel free to do that. You're just going to need a zip line. We held ours up with some tape. You could also use a clothesline. Really anything that's going to get you from point A to point B. So I hope you have fun with this. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.